Hi everyone, so within this tutorial I'm going to show you the settings within Google Calendar. So what you'll do first is you'll go to the settings gear towards the top, click on settings, and it'll take you to this window. What you're going to see here on the left hand side are all the options that you have to customize within the general settings. The first thing you're going to look at is the language and region and go ahead and set your parameters. You can change the format of the date as well as the time format if you'd like. The next thing you'll see is the time zone. You can go ahead and display a secondary time zone, or if you're traveling, you can go ahead and adjust the time zones to match that as well. You can also see the world clock if you'd like, some advanced settings that you have. If you want to customize your default settings instead of it being an hour, usually your meetings are half an hour, you can go ahead and change those. Or if you like to meet longer and that would be your default, you want it to be 90 minutes long, you can go ahead and do so. So I'm actually going to adjust mine to 30 minutes. So from here, what you'll see is that you can, whenever you create an event, it automatically defaults to the guest being able to invite others as well as see the guest list. If you want to modify that at any point, you can go ahead and they're only allowed to see the guest list. Or maybe you don't want to give them any permissions and you'll set that accordingly. So you can go ahead and adjust if you'd like. You can go ahead and automatically send invitations, or you don't have to. It's just dependent upon your preferences. Alerts and notifications, you can go ahead and adjust that. If you don't want any reminders, you can go ahead and turn that off. If you'd like to receive desktop notifications, you can do that. Or if you want to continue receiving your alerts to remind you of your events, you can go ahead and keep that the same. Down here where you see view options, you can go ahead and include the weekends if you'd like. You can uncheck that box, which means the weekends will no longer show within your calendar. You can show declined events. That kind of makes your calendar a little bit busy, but you can go ahead and keep those if you want to see the things that you are not going to. You can also include week numbers if you keep track of that. You can reduce the brightness of past events, which makes it a little bit lighter in color to know that they're in the past. You can check that or uncheck it if you'd like. You can view calendars side by side in day view, which is nice. So if you share your calendar with other people or they share their calendar with you, you're able to see that side by side, which is a good thing to see and have. You can also set when your calendar is going to start. You can customize how you'd like to see your calendar. So maybe you don't want to see a day view, you want to see 2 days view, or instead of a week, you have the ability to see 2 weeks at a time. So you can go ahead and adjust that to your likings. You can also see alternate calendars if you'd like. I'm not too sure about that setting, but you can go ahead and explore that if you'd like. If somebody sends you a calendar invite or you're responding to that, you're automatically going to see it within your calendar, and you can turn that feature on or off. You can go ahead and set working hours. If you'd like, you can go ahead and adjust that accordingly. You don't have to do that, but you have the ability to, so that way if people try to invite you, they can see that you don't usually work amongst a certain time. I don't believe we have the ability to adjust this. So we don't have the ability to do that, but you have the ability to turn on your shortcuts, and I would go ahead and do that. So within another tutorial, I'm going to show you the features that will allow you to do. So I hope that you find this tutorial helpful. If there's something that you have a question on, please feel free to let me know. Thank you.